Well, time to talk sports here on AM Show. I'm Benedict Owusu. And yesterday in the English Premier League, Manchester City in the Manchester Derby beat United by 2-0 at Old Trafford. Of course, by virtue of that result, they are now leading Liverpool with a point. Liverpool have a game to play on Friday. That's tomorrow against Huddersfield at Anfield. We'll see what will happen in that game. Also, other games were played in the English Premier League. We'll show you highlights of how Arsenal lost to Wolverhampton Wanderers by 3-1, and Atletico Madrid in the Spanish La Liga won their game. And also, by virtue of that win, Barcelona would have to wait this very weekend to win their game to clinch another Spanish La Liga title. Here on the low coast, a lot of things happened in the normalization special competition as Kumasi and Tekotoko Accra Hearts all won their respective games. Match day 7, it was the first run has come to an end, and of course the talking point after the match day 7 was the game involving Medeama SC and Aduana Stars. Well, fans of Medeama SC were assaulted in that game, which was played at the Domar Park. We are fortunate to have on the line Patrick Akoto, who is Communications Director of Medeama SC, to tell us more about what happened yesterday after the game. Akoto, thanks so much for joining me this morning. What exactly happened yesterday?
Well, it was a terrifying experience. It was spine-chilling, Benedict. Marauding goons and thugs throwing missiles at match officials, match commissioner, at opposing bench, leaving these personalities to run helter-skelter on the pitch and leaving them to run for cover in an apparent rage of perceived or alleged bias against their team. It was such a tough spectacle. Referees being held hostage at the venue, and you should have been at the Nana Bedu Park yesterday. Such a sorry episode to report this morning about the marauding attacks on these match officials. And if we are talking about an era where we are normalizing our football, we are having a long way to go in ensuring that we restore football to normalcy. There needs to be a lot of orientation going forward, Benedict, because the holistic approach of crowd violence, the hooliganism, such barbaric and inhumane acts against persons at just a football match venue is extremely preposterous and unwarranted. But this is where we are. Let me also put it on record that after the melee ensued, which lasted for a very long time, players and officials of Medeama were not attacked after the melee. The initial attack had come from missiles, big stones being thrown at the...
Hello, Patrick. Hello. So, Medeama players as well as officials were not attacked. It was rather the match officials, that's the referees, and some of the fans.
Yes. Let me just say, and let me give a little description. The opposing bench, in this case, the Medeama bench, had to run because the stones were being targeted.
And this was just after the game.
Yes, that was before, when in the course of the game. They were
it happened during the second half or first half?
No, they had to leave the bench and move onto the pitch with a series of a Usain Bolt-like comparison. You had to run.
Okay, I understand, but I'm asking that was it at the center? Okay, I understand.
Play was interrupted.
Patrick, can you hear me?
Because in the second half, the assistant was being pelted with stones and other missiles, and so play was interrupted. Again, it has been interrupted because the attack was becoming extremely...
And this was in which half? Was it first half or second half?
All these incidents I'm telling you happened in the second half.
In the second,
all the things I'm telling you about happened in the second half.
Okay.
Additional officials like Mr. Jewu and the rest tried several to appeal to the conscience of the angry supporters, but to no avail. But like I said, after the melee ensued at the park and the referee had brought the game to an end, which I thought should have been terminated at some point because of security concerns. We were ushered in, and then we left the stadium. By the time that we were leaving the stadium, the referee, the match official, of course, the referee in this case, and the match commissioner were being protected by the West Country police apparatus at the center of the park, and the fans had converged in numbers at the entrance, blocking the main entrance, saying that they were going to sleep with the match officials at the venue as of yesterday. We have no idea what has happened at the moment, but we go back to Takwa almost 1 a.m. Back home safely. But yesterday was another big plot on our quest to normalize our football.
Okay,
and we have to take a holistic approach in dealing with issues about hooliganism at our various sectors.
Okay, Patrick, you made mention of security at the stadium yesterday. How many police officers were there?
Unfortunately, I did not attend the pre-match conference, so I do not have that information.
But did you see some security officials there?
Security details are all discussed at pre-match conference. I was not available at the time, so I'm not in a position to know how many of them. But they appeared very, very well. The breed of familiarity is also another worrying situation. And these are policemen who live with these people in their various vicinities, and they look extremely, extremely helpless. I mean, they were only able to appeal to their conscience and plead with supporters, to calm down their nerves and their tempers. I mean, clearly they were overrun by the occasion, clearly, and understandably so because of the numbers. And clearly they will need a backup for them to be able to whisk these officials away. But yesterday was another massive blot on our quest to restore sanity in our game. Another explosive crowd violence married what had been a very tenacious and explosive and exciting football atmosphere being displayed at the highest airport.
All right, Patrick.
At Adman Park.
Patrick, thanks so much for your time this morning. Very grateful as well. So that was Patrick Akoto, his communications director for Medeama SC, taking us through the unfortunate barbaric incident that happened at the Doma Park yesterday, one of the normalization special competition games played between Medeama SC and Aduana Stars. It ended goalless. Well, away from that, other matches were played yesterday in Zone A as well as Zone B. Kumasi Asante Kotoko finished the first round as group winners in Group A, that's Zone A, with a 2-0 win over Birkum Chelsea. We have highlights for you.
And so that's the first goal scored by Emmanuel Genthi on the 49th minute. He headed home, corner kick. Obero Usu coming close here. So at this juncture, it was Kumasi Asante Kotoko who were pushing and pressing, and Emmanuel Genthi came close to score the second goal, his second for the day and the second for Kotoko, but he fluffed that chance. And that ball went straight to goalkeeper Ahenkra. So that's Abdul Fattah's free kick on the 70th. So Kwame Bonsu to Jordan Opoku, and that sumptuous ball went straight to goalkeeper Gideon Ahenkra. So that's Abdul Fattah to Obed Owusu, and he was brought down by goalkeeper Ahenkra. So the referee whistled and pointed to the spot and gave the advantage to Kumasi Asante Kotoko. That was brilliant on the part of Abdul Fattah Safiu. And referee Desmond Abbey showed a yellow card, and that was absolutely phenomenal. So Chelsea as well created a few chances, but in the end the players couldn't give head coach Tony Loco.
All right, so Kumasi Asante Kotoko won that game by 2-0 by Safiu again scoring for the side, and he's on some amazing fine goal scoring form. So results of matches that were played on match day 7 of the special competition: 11 Wonders drew goalless with Bicham United, and you just saw highlights of how Asante Kotoko beat Chelsea by 2-0. Aduana Stars drew 1-1 with Medeama SC. Hartlefolk 2, Interallies 0. Hartlefolk returning to winning ways after last Sunday's defeat to Wafa. Dwarfs, wow, they were at home and beat Wafa by a goal to 0. So that happens to be Wafa's first defeat in this season's normalization special competition. Dreams FC drew goalless with the Omina Sharks, and Liberty went away and lost to Kerala United by a goal to 0. All right, there you go. The Group A, that's Zone A. Asante Kotoko lead the pack 13 points. Medeama SC are second with 10 points, and Aduana Stars are third with 9 points. Ashanti Gold 8 points, fourth position, and Bicham United are fifth with 7 points. 11 Wonders are sixth with 4 points. Bukum Chelsea are seventh with 3 points, and we have Group B as well. Karela United, they lead the pack there, 13 points. Wafa are second with 12 points. Hartlepool now have moved to third with 12 points. Elmina Sharks are fourth with 11 points. And then we have Liberty Professionals fifth with 10 points. And Dwarfs, they are now sixth with 7 points. Dreams FC seventh with 6 points. And Interallies bottom on that table, eighth with 5 points.